Hello, Idealistas. Today is Tuesdays, and Idealistas will be able to write decimals and fractions shown on number lines. So I wanted to take a little bit of time explaining you this one because I have the feeling that you guys are going to have a hard time with this. So, for example, express the location of the point on the number line as both a fraction and a decimal. You might be wondering, I don't understand why the 0, do you see that? It has a 1/10, 2/10, sorry, my son is yelling, and a 3/10, okay? Now I want you to take a look at this, okay? I have from 0 to 1/10, and then from 1/10 to 2/10, and then from 2/10 to 3/10. The question is, what is the value of this one? This is a very interesting one because I know that from 0 to 3/10, I have 30 of them. And it seems like it is 30 over 10. That's what you might be thinking, but it's not, okay? Why? Because I can see that in order to get from 0 to 1, and if I keep going and going, that will give me probably a 4/10. You see that? If I keep going in here, okay, if I keep going in here, I will go like, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In here, I will have my 4/10. Do you see that? And then if I keep going and keep going, I will have my 5/10, my 10, you know what I mean? And all the way until, just imagine, right? Can you imagine if this is like 5/10? And then this one will be 6/10. Obviously, all of these ones will have a space of 10 tally marks, okay? 7/10, okay? And then I have another one that it says 8/10. And then I have another one that it will say 9/10. And then I will have another one that it will say 10 over 10, okay? If I count all of these ones from 0 to 10/10s, which is going to be your 1, you see that? That's going to give me 100 tally marks. Do you see that? So the length between the highlighted tick marks will be 1/10 between them. Do you see that? So think that they have 10 tally marks between these ones. Okay, guys? Now, the question is that 1 tally mark, do you see that? It's 1 over 100. Why? Because I have 100 tally marks all the way to 10/10 or to 1. Do you see that? This is kind of like equivalent fractions. So the question is, what would be the value of this one? Well, think about it. This will actually be 20. Do you see that? Because there are 20 tally marks over 100. Do you see that? Because that is the total of all these tally marks. That means that this 4 will be 40 over 100. Do you see that? This 5 will be 50 over 100. Do you see that? So I have 20 over 100. And then let's see what would be the value of this one. Do you see that? If it is over here, right? So I have 20, right? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 over here. Okay, so that will be 27 over 100. Why? Because that is the total number of all of these ones. Do you see? Do you see that? All right, so starting at 0, we can move 2/10 and then 7 100s to get to the point. Do you see that? Why do I have 700s? Well, 2/10 is actually equivalent. If you remember how we would do this, it is actually equivalent to 20 over 100. Because if I reduce 20 over 100, that will give me 2/10. Do you see that? All right, so this one will be 27 over 100, because if I do 2/10 plus 700s, the equivalent fraction for this one will be 20 over 100. 20 plus 700s will be equal to 2700s. Do you see that? So I already know that my fraction will be 2700s. Okay. My decimal will be 0.27. All right, let's see. And that is correct. All right, guys, I hope that this helped. Oh, pretty quick. Austin C., Mark Anthony, and Kylie Hartman.